From the lowest place I cried, you hear the sound beneath my breath. Every word feels lost in distance, every step feels close to death.
If your eyes held every failure, if your light exposed it all, I would have no place to stand in, I would surely fall. But your kindness moves toward me, even here within the deep, and your mercy finds me waiting when my soul cannot sleep.
I will remain here,
I will not run,
even in silence. You are enough.
I will wait for you through the longest night I know.
Even when the answers hide from me, I won't let you go. Every second feels unending, but my hope is anchored still in the one who sees beyond me and is working through his will.
There are moments I feel forgotten, like the dark won't lift away, like the morning has been stolen and the sky has lost its day.
Still I hear a quiet promise moving softly through the air. Not in power, not in thunder, but in choices that I made. So I stand within the stillness, though I do not understand. There is purpose in the waiting, there is grace within your hand.
You are constant, you are true, nothing shifts outside of you.
I will wait for you through the longest night I know. Even when the answers hide from me, I won't let you go. Though the silence feels unbroken and the end is out of sight, there is something rising in me that will carry me to light.
Out of darkness you are calling, out of silence you are moving, breaking through,
Breaking through,
breaking through every chain that tried to hold me, every voice
that try to own me,
falling now.
falling now.
You are lifting, you are pulling, you are drawing me above.
I will wait for you. Now the morning starts to rise. All the shadows that surrounded me fade before my eyes. What was hidden is now breaking. What was closed is opening. I can feel the weight is leaving.
I can finally breathe. I am still here,
And you are with me.
I don't look up anymore. I keep my eyes on the floor. Feels like heaven closes doors long before I call. Every word I tried to pray felt like it just slipped away. Like I'm standing far outside and I don't belong. Maybe I've fallen too deep. Maybe I've wandered too far. What if I'm too far gone? What if I don't get in? What if the weight I carry is everything I've been? What if your mercy stops right before it reaches me? What if I'm just a name you'll never call to be free?
I hear people talk about grace like it's something you can't erase. But I've seen the things I've done and I can't pretend. There's a voice inside my head saying you're better off dead, saying you've already crossed where it all must end. But in the silence I feel something I can't explain. What if I'm too far gone? What if I don't get in? What if the life I've lived is stronger than your forgiveness? What if I'm just too late? What if the door is closed? What if I'm standing here and I'm the only one you don't? Then a whisper breaks through the dark. You were never too far, you were never too lost. Every step that you took, I was there in the cause. There is still a place, there is still a way. I have called your name and I'm here to stay. I'm not too far gone, I can still come in. There is mercy waiting for everything I've been. And even in my shame, even in my fear, there's still a place and you want me here. You still want me, even here, I felt the heat before I saw the flame. Something was changing, nothing stayed the same. Every layer I had learned to hide was coming undone from the inside. What I held on to began to break. Every comfort I could not remake. You were stripping what I thought was me till only the truth remained to see. If this is the fire, don't let me run.
ashes I begin to see you were never far from me. Through the smoke and through the pain, you were calling out my name. Not to destroy, but to make me new. Every loss was leading me to you. What felt like death was your design to bring me out purified. You are the flame, you are the hand holding me steady while I stand. Refine me in the fire, burn away the light. Everything that's not of you, leave it all behind. Even in the breaking, even in the fall, I am yours completely. You can have it all. Lift me through the burning, carry me through the flame. What was lost is forming something in your name. Higher, higher, through the fire rise. Higher, higher, and being made alive. Refine me in the fire, now I see it clear. Everything you took from me was never meant to stay here. In the heat you found me, in the flame you called. Now I stand before you and I give you all. In the fire, you were there. I came undone when no one sees. Pieces scattered inside of me. Every word I tried to say fell apart and slipped away. I wore a smile I couldn't keep. Learned to hide what runs so deep. But in the silence something moved, like you were closer than I knew. If I fall apart, will you stay with me? Hold me through the breaking, through the weight I cannot bear. When my heart is failing and I'm gasping just for air. Even in my weakness, even in my shame, if I can hold on to you, please hold on to me the same. Every scar I tried to hide, every tear I kept inside, you have seen it all along. Still you say that I belong. Not because I'm standing strong, not because I've done no wrong, but because your love remains even in my fractured state. You don't turn away, don't drift away. of all this pain, I am breaking. I am breaking. Hold me through the breaking. Now I feel your presence near in the middle of the falling. You are still right here, and though I am not whole yet, I am not alone. You are healing every part I thought was gone. You Where are you when I call your name and the silence answers me? Why does heaven feel so far when I fall down to my knees? I have searched through empty skies for a sign for anything, but the quiet only grows, and I don't know what it means. Break through if you know my heart is failing. Why don't you move? I am reaching through the silence, but it feels like I am alone, and I'm tired of believing if you won't show. So far, every tear you thought was hidden, I have held them in my heart. Not in thunder, not in fire, not in ways you thought I'd move, but in quiet, in the stillness, I have always been with you. questions, you were holding on.